Hello, my name is Gabriel Silva, and I speak some languages.
Da italiano.
Today, I'm gonna talk about using Duolingo to successfully learn a language. Currently, I'm doing this challenge to complete Polish on Duolingo. And of course, that since I'm doing this, I just want to learn as much Polish as I can. I have already done other videos on strategies to maximize your learning with Duolingo, but I think that right now this video will be a bit more useful as well, especially because I'm in the process of trying to finish a language on Duolingo. So I'm a bit more focused, everything is a bit fresher as I try to finish Polish on Duolingo. So here we go. First thing, in the past few days, I've done like a lot of notes. And look at this, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages full of sentences that I've copied from Duolingo, okay, with a bunch of notes so I can maximize, so I can absorb as much content as possible. Because here's the thing, if you're just there on Duolingo, whether you're on your computer or on your phone, and you're going through the lessons and that's all you do, you are not gonna learn nearly as much compared to if you were to copy things down, take notes, okay? So what am I gonna do with all of this? I'm gonna review it, and I'm going to take a lot of these phrases and I'm going to write them on flashcards and review the flashcards. I have a lot of them. Now let's talk a little bit about intensity and expectations, okay? Because some of you guys just want to casually learn a language, and there's nothing wrong with that. If that's your goal, go through Duolingo, learn a little bit of Spanish, learn a little bit of French or whatever language you're trying to learn, and you want to do it very casually and take your time, that's totally fine. However, if you are a little bit more serious about learning the language, then I strongly suggest you do this. You take notes, you review them, and of course, you should also complement your learning with other things. For example, audio and text in the target language that you're learning. Like many of you already know, one of my favorite sources for that is lingq.com, Lingq.com. They have text and audio for many languages. Now, so let's say that you're very serious about learning a specific language. 15 minutes a day is not gonna cut it. I'm sorry, okay? If all you can put in is 15 minutes a day to learn a language, it's gonna take you a long time to learn it. Like I said before, if you are a casual language learner, that's totally fine. Do your 15 minutes a day and that's it. And some of you may tell me, Gabriel, I just don't have time to do more than 15 minutes a day to learn a language on Duolingo or whatever. That's totally cool, I understand. But I do come across some people who are like, yeah, I'm very serious about learning a language, and then they don't have time for it. However, they have time to watch the same episode of Game of Thrones 3 times in a row. So, I always say this, try to adjust your goal according to the work that you're putting in. Needless to say, of course, that 15 minutes a day is better than nothing. It's way better than nothing. And if you are able to do it a little bit every day, that's great. But ideally, if you are more serious about learning the language, try to put in more than 15 minutes a day. And whenever you have a little bit more time, put in more time as well. Let's say that on a Saturday you have more time, maybe you can put in 2 hours, who knows? Something that is kind of cool as well is for you to try to have a challenge for yourself. Like I got this challenge to complete Polish. I am currently a little bit ahead of schedule. I'm about 2 or 3 topics ahead of schedule. So I'm gonna try to finish Polish on Duolingo quicker than I expected for my challenge. Now let's say that you do what I'm doing and you do copy down a bunch of sentences, you write many of them down on flashcards, you can take them with you wherever you go. Even if you're very, very busy, you can review them when you're in line at the coffee shop, when you're waiting for someone during lunch break, whatever. One other thing, a lot of people complain a little bit about the fact that sometimes Duolingo can be hard. Sometimes you make mistakes and you lose your little health, and then perhaps you have to restart the lesson. But hey, you can always go back and redo lessons in order to regain health. It's never a bad idea to review, and you can continue to have great progress. So if you're a little bit more serious about learning a language on Duolingo, join me in a challenge and let's get this done. And tell me, comment down here and tell me what your challenge will be. How many lessons or how many topics on Duolingo do you want to complete in the next 30 days or in the next 2 months, whatever. All right, so that's it for today, and good luck, my friends, learning a new language.